Oh, this could be the S guard. Whoa.
Going into game one here, SuperStriker versus SilverKai. It looks like SilverKai is going with the Pac-Man.
Always a fun one to see too, because you don't know which like fruits they really favor, and like that can like completely change up a Pac-Man game.
Yeah, absolutely. And also Pac-Man, in my opinion, just fun to watch because there's so many weird like edge case mechanics with this character. You never know exactly what's going to happen. There's always some nonsense with the hydrant or some interaction with the fruit. Always something to look out for.
Yeah, and the more you watch it, the more like you see they know exactly how much damage is on the hydrant and when it's gonna go off, and like you pick up on it, but like not like they know it.
They always know better than you do. No exceptions there. They're always a little more on point with how much is left. Look at that dash attack into the hydrant to set it up.
And then playing that ledge trap from miles away, hits twice with the Galaga.
That's so mean. You just ledge trap somebody from like an eternity away. There's no risk there. No, nothing. You just get to make the attempt. You get a hit. Sweet. It's more damage.
Looks like Sonic is doing a good job though of keeping the damage up, but constantly we're seeing that hydrant just messing up the fight. Sonic relying on that though, the confidence of having the hydrant right there, able to get the forward smash just squarely off, fully charged up.
Yeah, the hydrant did not stop SuperStriker there. That just went right on through.
And Silver losing an early key. Looks like maybe playing a little bit more defensively right now, keeping things thrown out, keeping them placed. Oh, just too early for the grab as well. And Striker able to maybe get ahead a little bit. And the spring platform disappeared just in time to not be useful for either of them there.
Yeah, you know, SuperStriker is really like applying a lot of pressure here. We're not seeing as much of the like runaway and like charge spin dash, even though, you know, traditionally we see SuperStriker play, and when they've got a lead, they tend to kind of back off a little bit and just play that safe spin dash game or spin charge, you know, mix those two up. This is really more SuperStriker going in and continuing to apply pressure instead of trying to maintain that lead, which I like to see it. I like it.
Yeah, honestly, I think it might have a little bit to do with last week as well. As we said, beautiful job using that hydrant against Pac-Man there. That was some great gameplay.
How high up into the blast zone did that hit? That went way up there.
Yeah, but we saw SuperStriker go out. I believe it was Kazuya or Terry that just applied an insane amount of pressure, and SuperStriker was not able to adapt for that. So this time, looks like SuperStriker applying the pressure themselves and seeing how that's working out for him. And if the rest of the night goes like this, it's working out A-okay.
Yeah, so far it's just looking really good. SuperStriker really punishing just about everything that SilverKai tries to do to get back to the stage here at the moment. This is going to be a rough set for SilverKai, the way it's looking right now.
Able to finally block that and use the chance against Sonic there. And SilverKai had the hydrant set up on the ledge, but the trap does not work. Apple gets you a lot of knockback, but shooting towards center stage ain't gonna kill right there.
Oh, we got the trampoline. Waiting out one more for the forward smash, but SuperStriker ready for the third bounce as well. That's going to be game one.
That was a 3-0. SuperStriker just knowing what's going on there. And those forward smashes perfectly placed on the ledge.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely felt like for a minute at the beginning of the game, things felt a little bit more even. SilverKai was able to play around those Pac-Man tools a little better, get the fruit set up they wanted, get the hydrant set up. Definitely felt like once SuperStriker got that first like neutral win or two in each stock, they just continue to apply pressure and not let Pac-Man set up at any time after that. And that's Pac-Man kind of a setup character. Like it's kind of a huge part of what makes the character work. If you don't get the time or the opportunity to get those tools out there and get those setups running, you're in a rough spot.
Yeah, absolutely. any character that just needs all that setup. And we could see that Silver was definitely trying to set things out. We saw lots of trampolines, lots of hydrants, fruit while in the air. But Super Striker wasn't even letting him get to the ground with those, jumping up constantly with those aerials and then the turnabouts with them, which is something Sonic's really good about. He'll hit you from one side and then immediately get you from the other one. So it's just going to be rough to play around there.
Yeah, Silverkai definitely going to need to try to find some kind of alleviation of the pressure there, something to slow down those Sonic spin dashes and approaches, because Super Striker has just been sticking underneath and just outside of range of that Pac-Man the whole game and finding those punishes. You know what it just reminded me of too? I think we saw Silverkai. Oh, we lost Silverkai from the arena here for a moment, but I'm sure that'll be fixed here in a second. But the Silverkai put the trampoline on the stage at one point. And for some reason that reminded me, I don't know if you remember, I can't remember if this was near the beginning of Smash 4 or the beginning of Smash Ultimate, but do you remember when Pac-Man used to be able to put a trampoline down on this, like, at stage level, and if you, like, hit it the wrong way, it just dropped you through the stage and you insta-died?
Yeah, no, that's how that works.
Yeah. I just remember that
And
being, like, a really goofy bug that was a lot of fun.
sounds like we're hitting Battlefield with the same two characters. Jumping
All
right
right.
back into it, which means Silver Kai must be feeling kind of confident. Maybe just like took some moments there while away and figured something out. Maybe the platforms are what they're really looking for here.
Yeah, I gotta say, the addition of the platforms, I think, makes a big difference here. FD didn't have those platforms, and that meant that Silverkai was just kind of getting juggled through a lot of, the middle of each stock. The platforms might provide more opportunity to play around with that and not have to, go directly downwards, mess around with the angles and how they can maneuver around those to make those returns to the stage and returns to neutral. So we'll have to see how that works out. Oh, the Apple hitbox is still active with that super fruit. A lot of people aren't ready for that, but that hitbox is active when you're charging fruit.
Yeah, and it looks like Pac-Man's doing a great job here of keeping the pressure applied the other direction. Both of them about even percentages right now.
Yep, you're seeing that Pac-Man gameplay come into handy here, just kind of retreating behind the hydrant, which is difficult to spin charge through or maneuver around with Sonic's tools, and then getting the super fruit going and looking for those combos there. Definitely a campier play style, but one that will prove somewhat effective in this matchup, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're definitely seeing a lot of Super Striker getting caught up on those platforms, whether intentionally or not. Kind of remains to be seen how these engagements go. But yeah, it definitely adds a whole nother layer to what Super Striker is able to do here.
Yeah, that percentage starting to rack up as well. I mean, so far Super Striker's been only taking like individual hits from fruits or a couple Pac-Man aerials, but that has added up to 146%, and there really hasn't been a lot that Super Striker's been able to respond with here. So this gap is starting to widen up, but we'll have to see for how long that plays out for. Oh, the forward smash on the ledge. This is Super Striker's chance going out deep for the edge guard. The spring is going to delay things a little bit, but can Super Striker get the stock? They can with the forward air, even despite being up 146%, able to take that first stock.
And Super Striker playing really respectfully every time that, I think we've seen it twice now, that the bell has been in play. And Super Striker's definitely taking note of these fruits, watching what Silver is doing and playing the ones that they need to play respectfully, very respectfully.
Yeah, you can see, just ran in and grabbed. I mean, that was an aggressive option that we have not seen from Silver Kai all this game, but that's the mix-up if you've been playing really defensively. Just run up and do something aggressive. Get that grab, find the throw. Hey, there's a stock.
And there we go. Now stocks are even up. Maybe playing a little bit too aggressive on that respawn, though. And that's going to cost even more percentage.
Oh, the spring takes a charge off the trampoline? That's rude. I didn't know that.
The spring takes the charge off it, and it just puts that pressure on it where Pac-Man just can't do as much as they want on that.
This is looking like a totally different Pac-Man, this game. Silver Kai playing much like cleaner here. I don't even think it's just the platforms. It's not even just that. It's just the approach to the matchup and the gameplay in general. This is a very, very different set from the first, or game from the first one.
Still though, gonna have to bring that percentage something closer even, and we are getting about halfway through the match on time. And looking about halfway through it on stocks and damage as well. If SuperStriker can find another finish here, that might quicken things up. SilverKai is back in that precarious position off the ledge, and SuperStriker the one finding the grab this time. That gave Silver the chance to go high and get back on stage, but that's not going to save him. Dropping through the platform at just the wrong time. SuperStriker ready for that.
Yeah, SuperStriker starting to pull ahead here a little bit, and something to think about here too is that that timer is starting to tick down here. Pac-Man, not a character that tends to fare super well as an aggressive type of character, and now you've got to be able to try to whittle this stock down, find it, and then either find a whole second stock or manage a percentage lead with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. And also, you're off stage.
And
oh no! What
beautiful
what
job
that?
finding that finish, bouncing against the stage. And this is now putting it closer to anybody's game. We got 2 minutes 15 left, and Pac-Man's at over 100%, but both down to final stock. If Silver plays this clean, might be able to make the comeback, but Striker is not making it easy, keeping that pressure on. Like we said, Striker's doing an amazing job so far tonight of just keeping pressure on and keeping it going. But can't get too cocky, can't be running around too much, or you might lose the chase.
Uh-oh, looks like we may have lost sync with the match here for a second. We're going to hope that that evens up here. But, oh no, the connection error. Is it us or is it the game?
Incredibly
No.
unfortunate.
Tell me that didn't just... No! Tell me that didn't just close the game without a result. Oh, the connection.
Incredibly on the wire too.